Hello, Aries. Welcome to your love reading for 2020. This is going to be the overall energy for your romantic relationships for 2020. We'll hear from the divine, your ancestors, guides, and angels. So let's just jump right in. So, Aries, love this. Look. You have the soulmate card that comes out. Now, normally in other readings, when I pull this card out, I often talk about how soulmates can be friends. They can be people that come into your life for a long period or a short period of time. But since we are doing a love reading, a lot of you are going to be with your soulmates. Either you already are, okay, for my long term, or for people who are not in a relationship, it is coming in 2020, okay? So the soulmates cards, it talks about love in the deepest sense of the word, okay? It's love that's so powerful, it will just shake you and change you, right? It is like nothing you've ever felt before, especially for my singles out there. Now, my long term relationships, it's that renewal of that. You once felt that for this person, and it's coming back very powerful this year. Okay, so beautiful way to start the readings. And considering that I do this in the zodiac chronological order, and I always start with Aries, what a great way to start these love readings off. So, Aries, it's going to be good in love in 2020. Now, I pulled out a major arcana for you, and what came out is the World card. Yes, yes. This is a shift in perception. This is having no fear, right? A lot of times we've gone through relationship after relationship, right? And have been disappointed or hurt. And that leads us to building that wall and then having the fear, right? This is no fear. This person you don't have fear with. You're not afraid of love with this person. Again, for my long-term relationships, it's like that fear is being released. More so, it's like that negativity, like things had not been going well. That's all being released. This is a divine partnership, guys. That's what the world is talking about. This is a divine partnership for you. So I like to put this out there because everybody's like, well, there's so many Aries out there. How can that be true? For everybody. It's not, guys. Not everybody is watching this. These messages are for those of you watching this that were drawn to this video. Okay? So, yes, this is going to happen for you this year. It's just I have this really sense of almost relief. And I think that has to do with thinking, a lot of my singles out there, you're thinking you were never going to find it. And once you find this person, once this person comes into your life, it's like, right? Okay. For my long-term relationships, it's that sense of, oh, all that fighting is over. We can get back to who we really are as a couple, right? I love that. Now, your tarot here, you have the Ace of Water. That's so wonderful because, first of all, water's all about our emotions. So this is unconditional love. This is abundance in love. The aces are always, for me, it's the divine handing you a gift or an opportunity. Whether we take it or not is up to us. But this is the divine stepping in and saying, here's this person, here's this soulmate, right? So, you need to, this is really going to be very, very unconditional love, okay? And in my mind, sorry guys, I got a lot of messages coming through. Unconditional love is the best kind of love. It's when somebody loves you for what you consider your faults are, right? Because what we consider our faults are really in our head. That person is going to love you no matter what. It doesn't matter. None of it will matter because the soul bond will be so strong between the two of you. None of the fears are going to matter. None of the, oh, what if I'm not good enough for this person? Or, you don't have to, here it is. Thank you, Spirit. Boy, that took a while to get. You don't have to pretend to be somebody that you're not. Okay? You don't have to sit there and put your best foot forward, and just, when you're going on those first dates and you're trying to talk about yourself and you're trying to put yourself in the best light. That's great. However, there's also just being you, right? There's just being you with this, and that person is going to love you unconditionally. And here's the kicker. You guys are going to love them unconditionally. Like, it's just going to be a beautiful, beautiful abundance of love for you. And again, for my long-term couples, it's that reset almost, right? That reset of, oh gosh, yeah, we went through some horrible times, maybe this, that, or the other, right? And this is this huge renewal of unconditional love for you. This is why we're together, right? So I love that. Then you have the King of Fire. Listen, Aries, this is you. This is your energy. And this is all about that passion, right? Like, there's going to be a lot of passion. Again, long-term restored passion coming in for my people who are, that are going to meet somebody new. Look at this passion. It's going to be very passionate. And I don't mean like that passionate, oh, you can't get enough of each other for the first, 2 weeks. I mean, this is long-term here. Okay. This is very long-term. I mean, look at the heart here. I mean, that is just all. I love that this card came out. And look at like the sun around his head, right? That's just blissful. That's divine love. I mean, that is just, you can't get any more happy than that, right? So something big is happening for my Aries out there when it comes to love. Something big. And then look at this. You got another ace, the Ace of Fire, another gift or opportunity from the divine. This means that this is inspiration. You are going to be inspired by this person, or this person is going to inspire you in all sorts of area in your life. There's, all sorts of potential with this relationship. It can grow. It can get deeper when you think it can't. So again, my long-term relationships out there, once you thought it was, the fire was almost out, boom, here it comes, blazing again. Which I love, because no matter if we're with the right person or not, right, and we've been with them for a long, long time, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. If we're with the right person, but we've been with them for a long time, you're going to have your ups and downs. It's a relationship. It's learning. It's growing. But you guys are now on this turn where you're growing together, and there's just all sorts of potential coming in, okay, with this love. This is good no matter what, okay? This is good no matter if you're long-term. This is good if you're haven't met that person yet. But it's just very passionate, but very balanced. And I keep wanting to say that this is very, see, I got the goosebumps. It's very balanced, Aries, because of the element of water and fire. They balance each other out, all right? So this is really, really good. Now, your angels brought out the message card, and I love this because let's start with the singles out there, okay? You're going to meet this person, Aries, either by an accidental text, some sort of email that comes to you that wasn't necessarily meant for you, and then all of a sudden you start talking to this person, maybe even a phone call, right? And there's special meaning behind this message that comes in, because it's not accidental, guys. That's the thing. There's no such thing as coincidences, right? It's synchronicities, and this is meant to happen. So, or you might get a whisper in the ear, hey, this person really likes you. Do you even know who they are? Or whatever it might be, right? Messages come in all sorts of ways. So that's how you're going to meet this person, is through a message, okay? It could be as simple as you're on a dating site and somebody PMs you and it is the right person. I know that a lot of people, use dating sites to get out there, and it could be that. That would be a message, right? So very nice. Long-term, this is what keeps coming to my mind. Long-term relationships, the messages they're from that loved one. It's those texts in the middle of the day. Sometimes they're sweet, sometimes they're sexy, but it's kind of like going back to that. Or maybe they, send you a special letter. They actually write down their feelings for you. But yeah, you'll get these messages from your long-term, partner, and it's gonna make you feel young. And again, as far as not that young in age, that young in the relationship, right? The beginnings of that relationship where all the passion is. But that comes back, guys. That definitely comes back this year. Lots of passion. Love it. Your guides brought out the Luna Moth Goddess card. You know, again, I love this. This is all about serendipity. This is about that perfect timing. This is joy. This is bliss. This is live in the moment, okay? So there's a message here for everyone, long-term or if you haven't met that person yet. You don't need to search for it. You're right. You're watching this reading and then it's like, oh, well, where are they? Don't do that, guys. Or why hasn't my partner started, giving me those text messages, right? Don't do that. Live in the moment, okay? Live in the moment. And that is when all the magic is going to happen. And I just think that's a really beautiful message because we should live in the moment regardless, right? But there's perfect timing, right? The message, perfect timing. There's serendipities. Again, like I said, there's no coincidences. This is all going to be very beautiful for you in 2020. I love it. I love it. Whether you are single or in a long-term relationship, there is going to be some fire. There's going to be some passion. There's some good stuff coming in. And it's not, it's not short-lived. Now, your ancestors brought out the water card, and I love this too. This is, again, talking about being in the moment. It's talking about being in the ebb and flow, letting things happen. This is regeneration, which I love. That's regeneration for my long-term couples out there, okay? There's this regeneration of your love. This, again, this recognition of why we're together. And maybe it's been a while, and you fought through it. Listen, for a lot of you, you fought through it because you know the love is there, but it's outside influences, right? It's money, it's this, it's that have been causing the pain. It wasn't the fact that you guys don't love each other or have that passion. It's just life got in the way, and that comes back. This is also birth. So for my people looking for a relationship, looking for that love, this is the birth of a new love. Very passionate, long-term, right? Love this from your ancestors. Absolutely. Now, we have some messages, right? We have some messages here from your angels. You have wishes come true, rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. Guys, this is just telling me, and I hate to put a time frame on it because it is going to be different for all of you, but this is telling me that this is going to happen probably within the first 3 months of the year. So somewhere January, February, March, this is when that, especially for my long-term couples, that renewal is going to hit real quick. And for my people who are single and they're waiting for that relationship, I'm telling you, for most of you, that's going to be within the first 3 months of the year. Okay. You're going to find somebody that really, really just, shakes you to your core in the best possible way. Now, your guides brought out the leg card. Love it. Stepping into a new experience. Right, singles? Okay, so singles, yes. This is brand new. You may have thought you knew what love was. This is going to be so much more. Okay, this is unconditional love. For my long term, yes, I feel like you guys are stepping. Some of you, oh yeah. Okay, so that just came through. Some of you are that are actually married. Okay, or long term couples that are not married, but you've been together for a long time. There's either going to be a marriage or there is a renewing of the vows this year. Okay, so love it. Love that. Oh, that's so beautiful. Then from your guides, I'm sorry, not from your guides, from your ancestors. I got all caught up with the whole, stepping into a new experience. Sorry, guys. From your ancestors, you have time to shine. Creates the energetic resonance for golden opportunities. You are shining, guys. You are shining. That's you. You are shining. And this person can't, you're the flame. You're the fire. Right? And what are they? They're the moth. I love spirit. You're the fire. They're the moth. You're shining bright. They can't take their eyes off of you. Okay? They cannot take their eyes off of you. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. I love how Spirit brings it all together. Then we have the Divine, and the Divine pulled out The Dogs card, very interesting. Getting together with friends. Some of you are going to meet this new person, okay, through your friends. Some of you, it's going to be someone you're actually friends with already, and you just never looked at them that way, right? And then boom, just like in the movies, right? Just like in the movies, like they're supposed to be together, but they're just friends. But then, they become the couple. So for some of you, that's what it's going to be. And for my long term, this isn't about outside friends. This is getting together with that long term, person, your partner, because you are best friends. And that's being regenerated also. So look at how beautiful this is. I am just so happy for you, Aries. I really am. This is such a beautiful reading. I mean, it's just gorgeous. It makes me wonder what's coming next for the other signs. Also, guys, listen, if you're a cross watcher, I think that's great. And for love, I often think cross watching is a good idea just so you kind of get an idea of what the other person is going through. So, listen, long-term relationships, you might want to check out what your partner's sign is and see what's up in that video too, because that you can really blend those energies together and make it really, really good. Or check out your moon sign too. I really, really associate love readings with moon signs. So if you're not sure what your moon sign is, you can Google it. There's a lot of free sites to find it out. So just kind of throwing that out there for you. But this is just beautiful. Listen, Aries, just beautiful. Moth to a flame. I think that's what I need to call this video. Moth to a flame. All right, Aries, let me know how this resonates with you in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. That lets YouTube know that this is of value too. Don't forget to click on the little bell. When you click on the little bell, it lets you, it notifies you, I'm sorry, when Spirit and I upload a new video. So it looks like it's going to be a wonderful year for you in love on 2020, Aries.